A new congressional report reveals major semiconductor equipment makers sold $38 billion in tools to China in 2024, a 66% rise since U.S. export curbs began in 2022. The findings have triggered sharp concern in Washington over gaps in current controls. The report, issued by the House Select Committee on Strategic Competition with China, shows that 5 leading firms, Applied Materials, KLA, Lam Research, ASML, and Tokyo Electron, derive 39% of total revenue from Chinese buyers. Sales to Chinese state-owned enterprises more than doubled over 2 years. All transactions followed existing laws. Yet the data exposes a critical loophole. Non-U.S. firms can legally supply advanced manufacturing gear to Chinese fabs not on the entity list. ASML shipped most of its deep ultraviolet immersion systems to China in 2024, while Tokyo Electron and others saw over 40% of revenue come from the Chinese market. The committee identified 5 Chinese firms as national security threats: SMIC, Sui Sure Technology, Shenzhen Pengxingsu Technology, Cyan Integrated Circuits, and Yangtze Memory Technologies, naming them as top recipients of this equipment. Committee Chair John Moulinaire warned that companies are boosting profits at the cost of U.S. security. In response, lawmakers proposed 9 measures to tighten controls, including aligning rules with allies, expanding licensing demands, and requiring annual reporting on all tools installed in China. Failure to report could trigger loss of global service rights. As U.S. pressure mounts, China struck back. On October 9th, Beijing imposed export restrictions on gallium, germanium, and rare earth processing technologies, key inputs for chips and defense systems. The move marks a deepening tech and resource standoff, with both sides leveraging economic tools to gain strategic advantage. Global semiconductor supply chains now face greater uncertainty as export rules tighten and retaliation escalates.